Well, Cuphead and his pal Mugman, they like to roll the dice.
A couple days ago, I saw that Cuphead was in the news. And it wasn't for the game, it was for like a new show they had coming out on Netflix called The Cuphead Show. And I don't know when it's going to come out, they didn't say that. But I know that it's going to be great just because of the care that they took on the game Cuphead. Brothers Jared and Chad made the company Studio MDHR along with a couple of their family members and old friends and neighbors. And it really turned out great because everything in the game is hand-drawn, hand-inked.
If you've ever flipped the pages of a pad of pictures drawn in sequence, you have no doubt observed how the action creates the illusion of motion. From the in-betweeners, the pencil drawings pass on to the cartoon inkers. The inkers trace the sketches on squares of celluloid. For short, they are called cells. They provide the characters with an invisible support and facilitate their arrangement with other figures as well as backgrounds.
And it was really a labor of love for these brothers that the game be a total replica of the 1930s cartoons from Fleischer Studios and Disney Animations that had rubber hose, arms and legs, and anything that you could put a face on had a face, and it was just weird and creepy.
It's time to go to bed.
One of the things that I think people really like is how damn hard it is, because after you beat a boss or you beat a level, like there's a sigh of relief, but then there's that jittery feeling you get after beating that hard boss, and you're like, oh my god, this finally, it's over. That's one of the things that I like, at least. Something else that I found super interesting was the fact that one of their old neighbors, Madigan, who they've played games with since they were children, hopped on the project as composer for this jazz score that was so popular in the 1930s. And he really fit the bill because he knows what game music should sound like. Plus, being the jazz expert that he is, it was a perfect match. And I kind of hope they bring Chris back for the Cuphead Show that's supposed to be on Netflix sometime. Because the jazz was actually really, it stood out to me being one of like the key factors to play along, and it's so upbeat that you just feel extra anxious. Now, I'm a super big fan of 2D animation. One of my favorites is Tom and Jerry. I think that's such a good show. And even newer stuff like Gravity Falls or Adventure Time and Steven Universe, I think they're so good because of the talent they have behind them, and the people that really put their love into this care about these characters. And that's why I think the executive producer on this new show, his name's Dave Wasson, he worked on the Mickey Mouse shorts from 2013 to 2019, and they're actually so good and they're hilarious. I implore you to go watch those.
This is the loveliest walk we've taken that I can remember, isn't it, Mickey?
It's the only walk we've taken that I can remember, which makes it the loveliest.
Like right now, they're so funny. He's attached to the Cuphead Show as an executive producer, and I think with the care they have for Cuphead and doing everything the old traditional style, and him coming over from a place of love with Mickey and creating that character into something new is going to be so exciting. And when we finally do have that, I will be the first one on Netflix watching the Cuphead Show.